Afternoon viewers, this is the grand final everybody's been waiting for. The game between the Avatiu Eels and Titikaveka Bulldogs. We've got the new referee here, come over from New Zealand, Rochelle Tamarua. Our two linesmen are Ngātakiri and Papa Moore, and this should be a great game. We've had some exciting games here today. The Eels have just won the reserve grade premiership with a convincing win over the Sea Eagles. It's been an exciting game. We've got a huge crowd here today. The game's been live streamed on YouTube by Bucker TV, and it's going. Everybody in New Zealand and Australia will be watching it, and it's an exciting day. There's been some exciting football. We're going to have the national anthem being played or sung here very shortly. It's been a great day, and this is going to be the clash of the two big the giants in the competition. I notice Lay's not playing for the Eels. I'll miss him. He's been outstanding all year. But the Eels have brought over some players. They've got, I know Lay is playing, it must be Amori on the sideline. But they've brought over JJ Nicholas, Terry Glassey's out there. Who else? Aaron Anokia. And there's a big team out here. The Bulldogs have got their teams. We're going to have the national anthem, so we'll just go quiet for a moment. The two coaches are just shaking hands. Tremendous. I'm an Aussie that sends spine jingling. The Cook Islanders are such proud people, and that's a great rendition of the national anthem. There's a huge crowd here today, and they're expecting a big game, and this game will not let anybody down. We got the referee, a young girl from New Zealand, Rochelle Tamarua. She's a good referee. She won't put up with any rubbish. She'll be in total control of the game, and we're looking forward to an outstanding game today. Got a huge crowd here. I've never seen such a big crowd at a game of football over here. And the people are expecting a big game. I haven't got a team sheet for the Eels, but I can understand that. They've got a lot of problems getting themselves sorted out. There's a lot of emotion in the game, but I do have a team sheet for the Bulldogs.
Are we ready?
So we'll be off very shortly. The Eels are kicking off and they're heading towards town, and the Bulldogs are heading towards the college. The referee said, game on. Up goes the ball. Gone down. And here they come. The 6 Eels in the tackle. Big tackle and brings a big roar from the crowd. He's been playing well, this little fella. It's Clark. The Eels are up for this. There's 5, 6 blokes moving up into the tackle. And it's going to be safety first for the first few minutes. That looks like Lecky, number 11. And there's Oswald, the captain. He leads from the front. Wholehearted player, terrific, good footballer. That's Reese. He puts these high kicks up and they're hard to judge. 2 is underneath. It's taken it well. No mistakes so far. They're 30 metres out from the Eels try line. And that's Surler. He's off. He's been having a terrific season, Surler Pera. Here goes Terry Glassy, the old veteran. He's come over and he's ever reliable. He never drops the ball. He just takes the ball up, makes the tackles. The Bulldogs are up for this. I think that's Tyson's put the ball up high. Eels are after it. It's been knocked on. Gone over the sideline. Lay chased the ball. We've got a scrum going down from the Bulldogs line. It's going to be an Eels scrum and feed. They're 20 metres from the Bulldogs line. Going to be an interesting game because there's not much between these two teams. The last time they met it was 13-12 in favour of the Bulldogs, and it was just a field goal that made the difference. Tyson's going to feed the ball in. 2 is playing 5-8. Lay's playing inside centre. The ball's in. The out has come. 2 is moved in, but he's been hammered by Pastor. And Reese. Big Aaron's got the ball. A big man. He's a big man. He's been dropped 10 metres out. Got a couple of tackles up their sleeve. The Eels are they've been pulled up a metre short. Bruce Goldsworthy, he's gone. He's over and he's been pushed back. Good dart from the dummy half. Now they're gone out wide. Tyson's got it out. Big Aaron's playing outside centre and he's been dropped. I think it's Reese underneath the bottom. Reese is a great little footballer, mate. There's not a lot of him, but gosh, he's a good footballer. Tyson's put a big roll and kick on, but it's been picked up. And the Bulldogs have finally got the ball and they're off. They got it out to the 20 metre. The referee saying hold them down in the tackle, no mucking around. I like this young lady. She's a good referee, very precise. Doesn't muck around. Reese has got it out. 30 metres out. Tackle coming up. Here we go. That's a good run. Ashen. The Eels are all over him. This game's going to be solid in the first half. Oh, big hit, big tackle. Big tackle. Here goes Sy. Sy's a big game player. Great run, Sy. Great run. 40 metres out from the Eels try line. He's a big game player. Oh, big hit from the Eels. This is going to be a classical game, this one. Out has come. Reese has got it out. The Bulldogs have only got the ball. They're 30 metres out. Last tackle coming up and he's lost the ball in the play the ball. You don't often see that, but I think it was Clark who's lost the ball. Been some good solid tackles so far. It's an Eels scrum and feed. 20 metres out from their own try line. The Eels have bolstered their team. They've got JJ Nicholas, Aaron's there, Terry Glassy, and a couple of others. Aaron's playing inside centre. Oh, great tackle. Put the big man down on the pill. Sai Nagy, great tackle, Sai. Sai's into it again. Sai's not a tackler, but he's doing his work. That's Lecky. Lecky's had a great year. They've got him on the halfway mark. Slow getting up, playing the ball. That's Bruce Goldsworthy. Good solid defence from the Bulldogs. Here's Tua. He's off from the dummy half. Great run. Great run. 30 metres out. Bruce wasn't watching. He nearly missed that ball. Tyson's gone for a little kick over the top. Bouncing around. Half has dived on it. Metre out. Tackle one. It's a solid game so far. They're making sure there's no mistakes in the game, which you'd expect in the grand final. Great tackling, great Eels. Another big hit. I haven't got the team sheets, but I know there's Samu's not out on the field, and I don't see him on the bench, so he must be injured. Reese put in a kick. He's found the gap between the winger and the fullback. Searle has come up with the ball, passed it to Tua. Tua's off. Reese is after him. There's Bulldogs everywhere, and they've got him 30 metres out. Good defence from the Bulldogs. Sai's made 4 tackles in the first 10 minutes. There's probably more than he's made in a game, and he's a big game player, this boy. Here goes Lay. He's been hit. There's Bulldogs everywhere. He's 45 metres out. The referee says, give him the ball, let him play the ball. Terry Glassy's got the ball. Good little pass. Good run. That's Tooks. Tooks is off. Tooks is off. He's got it down to the 40 metre mark. There's quick play the ball. Bruce is off. Oh, big hit. Long O's hit him with everything. Turnover. Both these teams are up for this game. The crowd's in it. A huge crowd here today. They know this is the big game. There's not much between these two teams, and it's whoever makes the least mistakes is going to get away with this game. Dummy half's off. Been tackled by Terry over the top, and Tooks. Dummy half's off again. They're both testing the forwards out. Terry Glassy, one of the tacklers. There's Lecky. Oh, big hit from the Eels. They've coughed the ball up the Bulldogs. The Eels have got the ball on the halfway mark. They want to quick play the ball, and they're off. This referee's not going to put up with any rubbish. There's a penalty to the Eels, 40 metres out from the Bulldogs. Interference in the play the ball. Tyson Smarty will kick to the line, and it'll put the Eels on attack. He's got it 30 metres out from the Bulldogs line. They got 6 tackles coming up. Aaron's playing dummy half out to Tyson, out to Terry Glassy. Oh, great run, Terry. But Oswald's there. Ever reliable, the Terminator. A big run from Brucey Goldsworth down the middle, and they've been dropped 15 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Sai was over the top. Brucey's over again. He's been pushed back. Bruce is a great footballer. Don't see enough of him. They've gone again from dummy half. They've been held up over the line. They've got 2 tackles to go in this set. Bit of a lull. Tyson's... Oh, he's trouble. Tyson's recovered. He's thrown a bad pass. Has been intercepted by the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs got it out of the 20 metre mark. gone out to Reese. They've brought it up 40 metres out. He's lost the ball, but the ref is saying knock on from the Bulldogs. She's going to put a scrum down. She's on top of this young lady. She's not going to make too many mistakes in the game. She's fit. She's quick. I read in the paper she's been refereeing rugby league since she was 10 years old, so she must understand the game. We've got a scrum going down 40 metres from the Bulldogs line. It's an Eels scrum and feed. Out it comes. Tooks is off. No, I think that's JJ Nicholas by the look of it. Aaron's playing dummy half. He's going to run. The big man's off. Oswald's got hold of him. Size over the top. They're 30 metres out. Tackle one. Out they come. Lay's trying to take these blokes on one. He's been dropped 20 metres out. This is John Pennu, gone from dummy half. He's been dropped right on the try line. Out it comes. Tyson's made a mistake. It's called a knock on. I'm happy with that. If it's gone back, doesn't matter. As long as he calls them all, it's knock on the whole game. Nobody will complain. 20 metres out. We've got a scrum from the Bulldogs line. It's a Bulldogs scrum and feed. It's been a pretty close game so far. Very solid. Lecky's moving out from the scrum. He's playing outside Tyson. They got Aaron's playing inside centre. They're the tacklers. Out it comes. Here's the big run from the big Fijian, Amosi. He's tackled 20 metres out. I think that's Jordan. That's a big run from him. It's Louis. He's lost the ball. He's ruled a knock on. Good tackle from Terry Glassy, the veteran. Louis complaining about it, but Terry's an honourable bloke. It's a hard tackle. He's a hard man. He's a great veteran. He's a great player for the Eels, Terry. And a lovely bloke when you talk to him. The scrum going down. 25 metres out from the Bulldogs line. Tyson's got the ball. Out it comes. Out to the biggest 5'8" in the game. Aaron Anokia. He's dancing around like a ballerina, but he's been dropped 20 metres out. Bruce has got the ball. Bruce is running the ball out. Big tackle there from Clark. Clark's been playing good football lately. Here's Terry again. He's passed it out. They've got to overlap here if they can get it out wide. Serla Perez got it, but he's been dropped 10 metres out. Got a couple of tackles up their sleeve. They've gone from dummy half. He's over. He's over. He's over. The Eels have got first points on the board.
The first play of the day by the Avatiu Eels.
Great run from dummy half. The Bulldogs were a bit asleep. And I'm pretty sure it's Tua, the Fijian.
And scored by Tua.
Normally the fullback. That's 4-0 to the Eels. Tua's been a great player all year. Gives 110% every time he plays. And the Eels, they rise to the occasion. When the grand finals come around, we saw that in the B-grade competition. It was a close game between them and the Sea Eagles. But in the latter stages of the game, the Eels just put the pressure on them and the Sea Eagles buckled. And the Eels run away with the B-grade competition. So we've got Tyson, Ricky lining up this kick for goal. He's been brought over here just to kick goals, and he doesn't fail too often. That's 4-0 to the Eels. Kick to come. This should go over. It should be 6-0. The Bulldogs have got to consolidate and get back into this game. They're going to make it a close tussle. They've got to make it a close contest and try and stay in touch with the Eels and then see what happens in the second half. Moves in. The linesman never moved. It never looked like missing. Great kicker, this boy. When he's on, he's a 90% kicker. 6-0 to the Eels. And we're in for a great game here today. We've got a huge crowd. They're all waiting in anticipation of what's going to happen. There's people everywhere. I've never seen a bigger crowd than what we've got here today.
Looking away with $5,000.
And off we go. Reese has put the ball up. It's been taken. Out has come to Terry. Terry's up the middle. Puts his foot down. Brings it out to 30 metres from their try line. Tackle one. Bruce has got it out to his first passer. They're 40 metres from their try line. They've tried the old mouse trap. John Penhu's fighting them off. He's been dropped 45 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Another mouse trap. Serla Perez off. He's been hit with a big tackle and he's 30 metres out. He goes, he's a big run. The Eels are really putting the pressure on the Bulldogs here. They got it out the 20-metre mark. Last tackle coming up. Tyson's going to put it up in the air. Dinky little kick to the corner. It's out for the winger. And they've knocked it on the Eels. No knock on. He's going to rule a try.
You're looking at the video.
They've gone to the TMO. She's gone to the linesman. Send it to the bunker. The bunker's talking to the referee.
Now decision going to the ball.
See what's going to be ruled. It's 6 more tackles. It's a try to the Eels. Great kick from Tyson. Kicked it right up there for the winger. Oswald's coming out to talk to the referee, but there's no point talking to her. She's awarded the try. It's 10-0. The linesman's ruled. Assisted the referee with the call. It's 10-0. The kick to come. The Bulldogs are still in this game. They just haven't had enough ball at the moment. The grand final day is the day you see the Eels come good.
Sorry, buddy, with Tommy today.
I've got Tyson taking the kick. He's 5 metres in from the sideline. He's taken it out to 25 metres. It's 10-0. Kick to come. This game's still alive. 10-0's not a problem. The Eels have had plenty of the ball. They've had plenty of the luck. They're playing well. But the Bulldogs will get back into this game. They're a great team, the Bulldogs. Tyson's moving around. Got his little antics he goes through. He kicks the ground. Looks at the goalpost. Moves back. Moves in. It's up in the air. The linesmen haven't moved. And it's over. 12-0. Tyson's on target at the moment. 2 out of 2. When he's in that sort of form, he'll kick him. He'll kick them all day as long as they're not further than 40 metres. 12-0 to the Eels. Reese has got the ball placed. The Bulldogs have got to come up with the ball. They've had no ball. Kick off. Been well taken. Here goes. Great run. That's Lecky. Great run. He's had a big season. Here goes Terry Glassy. Terry's had a storming game. He's up there. Oswald's got hold of him. They're great footballers for the... They've tried the mouse trap. It's the 3rd or 4th one in the game. Serla's up from... And there's a punch thrown in there. Searle has taken off. Clark's led with the right hand. And this referee doesn't miss that sort of stuff. Oswald's having a go at him because they just can't afford to give the Eels these sort of penalties. They had them on the halfway mark. Now they're going to... Oh, wobbly old kick. It hasn't gone out. And that's a shocking kick. The Bulldogs have had a bit of luck there. They've got the ball 40 metres out. This is a Mossy. He's brought it up. He's still 40 metres out. But they need to start using the ball here. Half is the dummy half. Oh, geez, it's solid in there. It's solid defence from the Eels. There's number 20. I haven't got a name for number 20. He's got the ball 40 metres out. Quick play the ball. This is what they need. There's a big run. That's from Jeff Magelli. Jeff's on the field. 30 metres out. Reese has got the ball. He's put a little kick up. They're going to test out Tua. Tua's pretty safe under these high balls. Ducked under the tackle. And it's a change. It's a turnover. Their first tackle in the tackle count. Searle is off. He's had a great season, Searle. Leads from the front. He's the captain. Good footballer. Out we come. There's Lecky. He's got it out. They've got him up in the air and they put him down gently. 20 metres out. The Bulldogs have got to put some... Oh, the Bulldogs are getting stuck in. They've got to put some pressure on the Eels to try and bust them up. Terry's off again. Searle's Sire's got him, thrown him to the ground. Last tackle coming up. Gone to Tyson. No, it's not Tyson. Gone out on the full, so it's back. What the Bulldogs have put pressure on the Eels, and the Eels are cracked. So we're going back. It's a turnover on the 30-metre mark. Oswald's got the ball. It's gone out to Arthur. It's a big run, Bulldogs. 20 metres out, quick play the ball. They just got to get the ball out wide. Clark's off. Great pass, and they're over. The Bulldogs are over. Great try, Bulldogs. Great try, Bulldogs. Come from an Avatiu mistake. Albert won't be happy about that.
The Bulldog is now out of the case.
12-4. The game's a long way. The game's a long way from being over this one. They just need a bit of a ball to get back into the game, the Bulldogs. It's going to be a great contest in the second half. The game don't start till the second half starts. Got two teams like this, they're very even right across the paddock. The Bulldogs had to be the next to score. They've got home with this kick coming. Reese has got it lined up. Normally he's a very reliable kicker, so if he can put this over, 12-6 is not a bad score for the Bulldogs because they've had no ball. He moves in. Never looked like missing. Straight over the black dot. We don't have a black dot. 12-6. 12-6. 12-6 to the Eels. Eels are going to kick off. One of my favourite footballers has just walked on the field for the Eels, Louis Nicholas, number 15. He won't let him down. Terry's been replaced. Lecky's been replaced. Bruce Goldsworthy's going back on. Tyson's been replaced. The Eels are kicked off. Big high kick. Here they go. Here comes the big forward. Bang, bang. A great run. Great run from the Bulldogs. 30 metres out. Good tackle from Lay. This is a good run. They're going. He's up the middle. Ashton. 40 metres out from their own try line. There's Jeff Magelli again. Big run, Jeff. He's got it over the halfway mark. Here comes another big forward, number 20, and he's spilt the ball. It's play on. The Eels have got the ball. They're dancing around. They're not going anywhere. They're 40 metres out from their own try line. Tackle one. Up we go. That was a forward pass, but it's gone on. Size over the top. They're right on the halfway mark. Brucey Goldsworth's back on the field. Here goes Louis. Louis, oh, great tackle, Size dropped him. The Eels are putting the pressure on the Bulldogs. They're 30 metres out. Bruce is looking to see where he can pass the ball. They've got it out to Tua. Tua's got it to Searler. Searler's trying to come inside, but he's been well tackled. Longo's got hold of him. Out they come. Little kick's gone in. It's gone too far. Way too far. So it's the Bulldogs. They've got a 20 metre tap. Quick tap. But the Eels are ready for him. They're all there and they've got hold of him. That's Sash. He's been tackled 30 metres out. The Bulldogs are getting a bit of a ball and they're showing the benefit of it. They're on the halfway line. Got a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Oh, that's James. He's been monstered by Aaron. Aaron monsters a lot of blokes. That's a good run from the Bulldogs. They're 30 metres out. Got 2 tackles left in the set. Reese has got it out to Arthur. Arthur's given it to Size. Size got the ball away. They've got the ball out, but there's Eels everywhere. Ash has been taken down. I can't. It's the last tackle coming up. Reese is Arthur's the Bulldogs. The knock on. We're waiting for the referee's call. I don't know what it is. The referee's sorting it all out. It looks like it's a goal line dropout for the Eels. The Bulldogs are an exciting team when they get the ball. Size got hold of it. Size a big run side. He's been dropped 20 metres out. The pressure's back on the Eels. There goes Mossy. He's nearly over. Been dropped a metre short. Tackle 2. There's a big pass. He's been held up over the line. Dropped inches out underneath the goalpost. Out they come. Reese has got the ball out. It's out wide. Nothing happening out there. Out it comes. Reese has got the ball. He's given to Oswald. Oswald will have a go. Oswald's been dropped 5 metres out. Last tackle coming up. It's got to go to Reese. Arthur's thrown it out wide. And Mosson's been tackled. That's a turnover. Tackled by Lay. The Eels play the ball. The referee says, I'm not happy with that. Play it again. Sam. Tackle 1 coming up. The Eels are on their try line. Tua's got the ball. Oh, she keeps running. Tackle 1. Arthur was underneath. Here goes John Fennu. They can't afford to let him get away. He's been tackled 20 metres out from the Eels try line. Out they come. Lays in there. These 2 Fijian centres are extra forwards. They run like forwards. The Eels have got it out 30 metres. Been hard work getting the ball out. They're 30 metres out from their own try line. Now they're going out wide. Aaron's playing outside centre. He's off. The big man's off. He's over, got to the halfway line. Last tackle coming up. Searle has put it up in the air. Nobody knew he was going to kick it. Oswald's got hold of it. And good safe catch, Oswald. He's taken it 40 metres out from the Bulldogs line. Number 24. That's a big run. Big run from the Bulldogs. Louis was over the top. They're on the halfway mark. He goes, oh. They put the ball down, the Bulldogs. So we've got a knock on right on the halfway line. I think that was Jordan, actually.
There will be the selection of the most valuable player of the day.
Been a good solid game. This will be a close game till the second half. There's not much between these two teams.
That is the first time on this level.
So here we go. Halfway line. Eels scrum and feed. The ball's in. It's out. It's come to Tua. Tua's got it out wide to the outside centre, who is Aaron Anokia. I don't think he's ever played centre in his life, and he's dropped the ball. So we put the Bulldogs back on the attack just over the halfway mark. Right on the halfway line, we've got a scrum going down. It's a Bulldogs scrum and feed, and this is their chance to put a bit of pressure on the Eels.
Local radio and also live on the live streaming on internet.
Aaron's gone into the second row now. He's not playing outside centre. So the ball's in. It's come out to the Bulldogs' way. Oh, great solid tackle. That was on Longo. He put his effort into it. Right on the halfway line. Number 23. I haven't got a name for him, but great tackle over the top. Here they go again. These big men from the Bulldogs are fighting their way. They're 30 metres out from the try line. They've got a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Arthur's off. His beautiful run, Arthur. Arthur's got the fullback to beat. He's been tackled and he's lost the ball over the line. Bad luck, Bulldogs. Lost the ball over the line. Good little run from Arthur. So we've got a scrum going out 10 metres out from the Eels try line. They've dodged a bullet there. Good game so far. It's like a game of chess at the moment. Nothing in it. Terry Glassey's ready to come on, the veteran in number 10. Got a haircut similar to mine. Ball's in. They're all offside, ref. They're out. They're out of a scrum before the ball was out. The Bulldogs forwards. Here we go. Lay's got the ball. Oh! Oswald's hit him with a rocket. That's brought the ball out and it's brought the Bulldogs alive. Oswald's hit him with everything. He spilt the ball 20 metres out. We've got a scrum going down. It looks like it's a blood bin. It's a blood bin. Oswald says, don't worry about me, just give me a bandage. I'll strap my head up. It's got to go off, ref. He can't stay on. Oh, you've got to send him off, ref. There's a bloke's running on. I can't believe it. I'm sure he's going to put water on it. They don't understand. You put water on a cut, all it's going to do is make it run more. They'd never get a run in the boxing fraternity. The ref should have put him on the sideline. You can't have him, you can't signal him to go to the blood bin and then leave him on the field to be strapped up. He should have went off. But boy, it was a great hit. He's a hard man to knock over, Lay, and Oswald went in and hit him with everything. Good game so far. This is going to put the Bulldogs on attack 20 metres out from the Eels try line.
For the winning team is all the way from Australia, from Rhodes Island, Rhodes Building System. And thank you very much to
Scrum's going down. Arthur's going to feed the scrum. Reese is playing 5'8". He's the mastermind for this team. Got the ball out. It's a good run, good run. Ash has nearly got away there. He's 10 metres out. The dummy half's off. It's a great run. He's been dropped. Longo's been dropped inches short. Out has come. They're going to try and keep it in the forwards for a couple of tackles. 5 metres out from the Eels try line. Here they come, the big forwards. He's been dropped a couple of inches out. It's big Jeff Magelli. Out has come. Reese is lining them up. There's Bulldogs everywhere. He's been dropped 10 metres out from the Eels try line. Out to Reese. Reese has put the kick out for the winger. Searle is underneath it, and Searle has messed it up. Don't know what that call is. The Eels have got a tap from the 20 metres, so obviously he's caught. She's got him caught over the try line, so we've got a tap from the 20 metre mark for the Eels, but we've got to play her down. That looked nearly a good move from the Bulldogs. Size playing out on the left wing. He was in the forwards early. Got a Bulldog player down with a leg problem. It's an enthralling battle, this one. That's Jeff Magelli's limping back into the line. Bruce Goldsworthy's calling Louis. He says, I need a forward. Louis taking it up. He's been dropped 30 metres out from the Eels try line. Oh, that's Longo over the top. There's the Eels off again. Searle, he's an extra forward. The referee says, come here, you. She says, you're offside. Inside the 10 metres. And she's calling out Searle Pera. This is interesting. I can't tell you what happened then. She's going to give a penalty to the Bulldogs. Knees in the tackle. Must have been lifting his knees in when he was getting tackled, which is fair enough. Reese is going to kick for the line. This is what the Bulldogs need. They got the ball 20 metres out. They got the tap. They got 6 tackles coming up. The ball's going to go to Ash. He's going to be the dummy half. Tap. Got it out to number 23. He's been tackled 15 metres out from the Eels line on tackle 1. The Bulldogs are getting themselves sorted. Number 25's got the ball. He's 10 metres out, tackle 2. Looks like Reese is working a ball. Longo's got the ball. He's been... Aaron's come over the top. They've crunched him. They're going to run on the blind side size, but there's too many Eels there, and they've pushed him over the side. He stayed in the field. He's only a couple of metres out. Here we go again. That's Longo. He's been tackled. There's Eels. He's got the ball away. They've got the ball out. They're 5 metres out. Last tackle coming up. Reese is lining all his men up. He's the brains. He's going to run it on the 6. He's got it out to Ash. Oh, Johnny Pennu's gone for the intercept, but he's knocked it on. If he had have held that, that would have been interesting. John's very quick. So we've got a scrum going down. It's a Bulldogs scrum and feed. 10 metres out from the Eels try line. It's nip and tuck at the moment. There's not much in this game. As I said earlier, the game's only going to start in the second half. The first half is just sorting everybody out. So it's the Bulldogs. Half is feeding it. He's got it out. Reese has got the ball out. There's a good run there from number 20, but I haven't got a name on him. He's not on my sheet. Been tackled by Aaron. The dummy half's off. He's been dropped right on the try line. They've got plenty of tackles up their sleeve. And he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball on the try line. You can't do that against the Eels. You've got to try and take advantage of everything that comes your way. They've got a scrum going down 10 metres out. It's an Eels scrum and feed. The Bulldogs haven't got a fullback here, so I don't know if anybody can see it, but if it was me, I'd be putting a little kick over the top. Lay's got the ball, he's off. He's pushed Ash off, but Ash has come again. They want a quick play the ball here, and they're off. Johnny Pennu's been taken. He's 20, 30 metres out. They're all complaining. It's a knock on. The Eels can't keep doing this. If you invite the Bulldogs into your kennel, they'll come back at you. So we've got a scrum going down. 25 metres out from the Eels try line. The Eels is just hanging in there at the moment. The Bulldogs scrum and feed. Arthur's got the ball. Reese is out playing 5'8". He's the brains in this team. He's lining up his players. Bad pass, but they got away with it. Ash has been tackled 20 metres out. They want a quick play the ball. They got to play the ball. Longo's off. Big run. Got it to 15 metres out from the Eels try line. Got plenty of tackles up their sleeve. Louis was the tackler. He's a big 25. That's Jeff Magelli. He's over the try line and they're celebrating. He's over. Big Jeff Magelli's over.
Another try to the Bulldogs.
The Eels are in sort of a bit of trouble. Great try to the Bulldogs. The Eels have been under a lot of pressure and they've cracked. Jeff's been playing good football for a long time over here. 10-12. The Eels are still in front, but the kicks to come. Reese is lining up the kick. He's a good kicker, so we should be going 12-all very shortly. But the Bulldogs are a good team if they can get hold of the ball. Poor old Oswald's walking back. His head's bandaged up, his arm. He's got a plate in his arm, in his left arm. That's half time, so we're going to go to Oranges after this drink, after this kick. It's 12-10, the kick to come. The Eels are in front at the moment. Been an absorbing game of football in the first half. It's up, and it's over. So we go to Oranges, 12-all, and we'll be back for the second half shortly. We're ready to start the second half. We've got a game on our hands. This game's going to be won in the second half. It's 12-all. There's nothing between these two teams. A bit of luck here and there, and we're going to get a winner in 40 minutes' time. Very even game at the moment. It's just like a game of chess. The least mistakes you make, the more chance you got of winning this game. We've got the Bulldogs kicking off.
Now, will the Bulldogs be able to fight some more time for the Eel, or will the Eel will be sniffling
know this
away?
ground, you'll know what I'm talking about.
We will see
The referees have a good game. There's been no controversy. She's a great little referee, this young lady. Reese is kicked off. Good high kick. Been well taken. It's been given to Terry Glassy. Terry's out. Oh, Oswald's hit him with a rocket. Great tackle. Great run. It's been a great game so far. The Eels are 40 metres out from their try line. This is tackle 3 and the Bulldogs are still coming at them. Good solid game. Bruce is playing half back, dummy half. And the Eels have got it out to 40 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Terry's taking the ball up again. He's been tackled by Jeff, and Oswald's over the top, the Terminator. Last tackle coming up. Tyson's put a kick in, but it's not a good kick. It's gone dead. I don't know why he didn't put it up in the air, because he gave his chasers no chance of getting the ball. So to me, that's not a good kick. It's a tap from the 20 metres by the Bulldogs. The ref says, get back, let's start again. Tap, off they go. Tackle one, straight into this. 4 Eels in the tackle, maybe 5. Out it's come. Terry glasses over the top. Reese has got the ball out. I think that's Big Jordan with the ball. They're on the halfway line. Reese has got the ball. He's got it to 40 metres out. He's still going, dancing around. It's 40 metres from the try line. Here's Oswald. He's an inside. Great run. Great run, Oswald. He's got it. Last tackle coming up. They're 30 metres out. Reese has put a kick up. They're all chasing it. And Longo has come up with it. They're in front of a kicker. In front of a kicker. In front of that. They've dodged the bullet, the Eels, because they were over then. Set move. But they've got away with that one. So we've got a penalty to the Eels. They got it out. They're 35 metres out from their try line. Aaron's running the ball up. Oswald straight into him. We're in for a good second half, this one. Out we come. The forwards. The Eels have got it up nearly to the halfway line. And they're off again. It's good hard running from the Eels. Good hard running. Here goes the next Eel, and he's been put on the roundabout, and he's been pulled down 30 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Terry's up again. He's had a great game. Terry Aaron's pushing them all off. He's dancing around. He says, come at me again. He's still over. And Big Aaron's over. Big fella's over. The big fella's over. Great run. He's pushed them all out of the way. And Aaron Anokia's over. He's a big man. I'd hate to be buying him dinner. That's what the Eels can do to you. If you let them run, they can run straight over the top of you. That makes it 16-12. The Eels are in front, but it's a long way to go yet. Tyson's lining up the kick. Long way to go yet. Both the coaches are very pensive. They're both sitting down on their bench. Albert's yelling out to Bruce, telling him what he wants. Metti's just sitting there. He's cool. They know there's a long way to go in this game. Aaron Anoki looks like he's going to be replaced. Oh no, he's coming over to the sideline. Terry Perry's the runner for the Eels. Tyson moves in. He's put the ball up and it's missed. It's hit the post and missed. So it's now 16-12. Kick's going to win these games, I think. So we've got Reese lining up the kick. Sun's gone down. It's a beautiful day in Rarotonga. I forgot to mention our sponsors today, which is Rimmer's Takeaway Food. I've been that involved with the football. I forgot about Rimmer's. They're open every Saturday and Sunday from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. 89 points. Great run here. Kiarana Radio and Bucket TV. We're doing it, live streaming it. There's another great run from the Eels. They got it up to the halfway line. Searle has gone into dummy half. He's run. He's got past. He's run into a hornet's nest, but he's up quick playing the ball. Bruce has got these forwards running. And I think that's Lecky, and he's been been caught 20 metres out by Oswald. Oswald's having a big game for the Bulldogs. Hard man. The Eels are off again. The Eels are off again. And he's been dropped short of the line. It's the sixth tackle coming up. And they're going to put it up in the air. It's gone to the winger, but it's gone out on offside. The referee says they're in front of the kicker. There's a bit of a push and shove here. Size in it.
Calm down.
Size not a fighter. He's a pusher and he's a shover.
We don't need that. Calm down. Play it again.
There was nothing in that. That was just pushing and shoving.
She will tell you what to do.
But the Eels were all in front of the kicker. So we've got a penalty going to the Bulldogs, 15 metres out. The linesman's got a bit of a say in this. Papa Moore, let the referee, she's ruled on it, leave it with the referee. She's called the two captains out. I think this is just a little bit of a talk. Game's being played in good spirit. I got no problems with what's happened. Doesn't change. Oswald's telling everybody to cool down. Makes the grand final. Get stuck into it. You want to win the grand final, get stuck into the football. Reese has got the penalty. He's put it out. No, he hasn't. Searle has taken it. And he's knocked it on. Bad luck, Searle. 40 metres out from the Bulldogs line. We've got a scrum going down. It's going to be a Bulldogs scrum and feed. It was a bad kick from Reese. Searle tried to pull it in. He just couldn't pull it in. And we've got a scrum going down 40 metres out from the Bulldogs line. It's a Bulldogs scrum and feed. It's a bit of luck for the Bulldogs there. Jeff Magelli's been replaced. Gosh, he's a big fella. They must feed him good food over in Samoa where he comes from. The big lump of a man. He's a teller at the ANZ here in Avatiu. Here goes Amosi, the big Fijian. He's got it up to the halfway mark. The game's on the line. It's there to be won. You want to win it, you got to be the best team. The Bulldogs have got it 40 metres out from the Eels try line. Big size, Si's been hit with everything. Big tackle on Si. Here we go again. Up we go. It's a good run from Louis. Louis, number 8. Reese is going to put it up in the air. They have a lot of luck with these kicks. The Eels have got the ball. And we've got a scrum going down. Has been knocked on by the Eels. They've recovered it, but we've got a scrum going down 20 metres out from the Eels try line. It's a Bulldogs scrum and feed, and here's the Bulldogs' big chance to get into this game. Half is going to feed the ball, and the way they're talking, they might run the blind side. Now out it's come. Oswald's going to put his head down. Big run, Oswald. He's been dropped 15 metres out. Quick play the ball, and they're off. It's been a great run there. Cortez has got within 5 metres of the try line. It's back to Reese. Number 20's got the ball. They've given it inside the longo. The Eels defence is holding at the moment. Oswald's telling everybody where to go. There's a run from the dummy half from number 20. He's had a good game, and I haven't got him on the team sheet. They're a metre out from the try line. The dummy half's tried to go over, but he's been repelled. Out it's come. Reese has got it out to half is running. He's given it to Si. Si's got the ball out. It's been battered on. They're battering it. It's still gone. It's been put a kick in, but it's gone to nobody. So we've got a scrum going down 20 metres out from the Eels try line. It's going to be an Eels scrum and feed. They looked a bit lost then, the Bulldogs. They didn't know what to do. And that's obviously from the defence from the Eels. They're all over them at the moment. The Eels are the minor premiers. They're the premiers from last year, and they're a great team. When they get into a grand final, they're hard to beat. And the Bulldogs have had a terrific year this year. There's Lay. He's been quiet today, but Reese has got him. They've got him. They're holding him up 20 metres out. Tackle one. The Bulldogs are still tacking with ferocity. Reese is in there. They push the bloke back. The Bulldogs are up for this game. Oswald's over the top. They're 25 metres out. The Eels are running it. Great tackle from the Bulldogs. They're 35 metres out. They're just running these forwards. There's Tua. He's done his little dinky kick. He's been dropped right on the halfway line. It's the last tackle coming up. Tyson's got the ball. He's kicking it up in the middle. It's been taken by Longo. Longo's a hard man. It's tackle one. He's number 20. I don't know who. He's had a great game, this guy. I wish I had his name. And he's been mucking around in the play the ball. The referee says, come on, let's get these holding down in the tackles out of the game. All you're doing is trying to slow the game down. Reese's kick for the line. They're 30 metres out. They've got 6 tackles up their sleeve. Reese is going to take the tap. He's given it to this big number. Oh, Lou, number 8. Lou, he's tore into him. He's 20 metres out. Tackle one. Reese is a dummy half. Is this? Geez, it's been a good game. It's been a tough, hard game. They got the ball out. Oswald's got the ball. Oswald's trying to do it all. He's been dropped 10 metres out in the middle of the ground. The Eels are defending. They've gone from dummy half, but that's not going to get through. 5 metres out. Oswald's the dummy half. He's shoveled it out to Arthur. Arthur's got plenty of players out here. Gone out to the winger, and the winger's been... Oh, he's been held up right on the try line. Last tackle coming up. It's got to go to Reese or Arthur. The little kick is trouble. It's gone too far. Bad luck, Bulldogs. Reese was onto it, but he just couldn't get to it before it went over the dead ball line. The Eels is gonna... Albert Nicholas is bringing on Big Stanley. He knows he needs some go forward. Stanley will produce that. Out we go. It's been a great game, this one. The game's there to be won. Great tackle from Longo. Longo's had a good game. Terry Glassey's had a tremendous game. He's a veteran, but gosh, he gives you 100%. He's on the halfway line. Off they go. Oh, great hit. Great hit from Arthur. Mate, they play well above their weight, these two guys, the halfback and the 5'8". There's a big run from Lecky. He's 30 metres out. They're on a bit of a roll here, the Eels. Tyson's put the ball up again. It's anybody. They've let it bounce, the Bulldogs. And he's been held. He's been tackled 10 metres out from the Bulldogs line. Tackle one. Here goes Sy. Oh, they've hammered Sy. He's got it out of the 20-metre mark. Sy's had a great game. He's a big game player, Sy. Out it's come. Stanley's into it. Lecky's into it. They're 20 metres out. That's number 20. He's had a great game, and I don't know what his name is. Stanley's over the top. Lecky's in the tackle. Here goes. This is Louis. He's had a big game, this guy. I think he's a Tongan-blooded man. And the ref says, mucking around in the play of the ball. The Eels are inviting the Bulldogs into this game, giving away silly penalties. Albert won't be happy with that. They got a penalty. They got a tap 35 metres out. Searle is telling his players to stop being silly. Out they come. Off they go. They've been tackled 30 metres out. The Bulldogs tackle one. Out has come to Reese. He's given it to this Louis. He's a hard man, this fella. He runs well. He's 20 metres out. He goes Oswald. Oswald's into it. Oswald's into it. He's got it to the 10-metre mark. The floodlights are on. The light's fading. He goes Reese. He's thrown a big pass. Here's trouble. And the Bulldogs are in. Great run from Longo. Great ball from Reese. What a good footballer Reese is. He's thrown the cut-out pass. He's put Longo into the gap. He only had to catch it. And the Bulldogs are in this game. We've got a long way to go. Great pass from Reese. Good footballer, this young bloke. The passing game, this young fella is tremendous. He's got the ball. He can see the gap. He's put the ball on Longo's chest and he was in the gap. All he had to do was catch it and put it over the line.
What's the score?
He should know. He's the scorer. It was 12-10. 12 all at half time. 12 all at 16-12 now to the Bulldogs. Taken plenty of time on this kick. It was 12 all at half time. That's the first score. Never looked like missing. Great kick.
It is now 18 to the Bulldogs and 16 to the Eels.
What did you say, 18? 18-16. Yeah? 18-16. 18-16. To the Bulldogs. The only difference is that kick that Tyson missed on the conversion. There was nothing in it. And the Bulldogs are on the fly here. But the Eels will rise to the occasion. This has been a great grand final, this one. He's had a great game, this number 8 from the Bulldogs, Louis. And this number 20's had a great game too. Been a real good struggle, this one. Oh, big tackle from the Eels. Big tackle on Fortes. Out it's come. Reese has got it out. Size got the ball. Size nearly got through. He's been dropped 40 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Oswald says, give me the ball. I'll run it up. He's knocked two of them out of the way. Hard man, the Terminator. And there we got Reese is kicking the ball again. I think they're all offside. It's gone backwards, it's play on. There's trouble for the Eels. The Tua's cleaned it up. Tua's got the ball, he's been dropped behind the try line. Good football, Bulldogs, good football. So we've got a goal line kick out, drop kick. The Bulldogs are on top at the moment. The floodlights are on. It's getting dark. But that's not making any difference to the game. The game's in the balance. Off they go. It's a big kick. It's gone over the bounce near the halfway line. Right, the Eels are up for it. Oh, big tackle. The Eels are into this. Bulldogs are 35 metres out from the Eels try line. Reese has got it out. This guy's out. Louis had a big game. He's got a ponytail. He's not. You can't miss him. He's a big lump of a fella. Here goes Reese. He's thrown an inside pass. And I'm sure that's Clark's taken it up in the middle. He's had a good game. Here we go again. That's a good run from Pass. He's been a bit quiet lately, but Stanley was over the top of him. Out to Reese. Sai wanted. Sai's got the ball. Sai's over! Sai's over! It had to happen. He's been threatening to do that for the last couple of games, and big Sai Nagy is over. He's a popular footballer, big Sai. He's a big game player. He's been on this island for a long time, but he's a good footballer, Sai. And the Bulldogs are getting on top in this game. That's 22-16 with a kick to come right in front of the goalpost. And if he can kick this, this will give the Bulldogs an 8-point margin, and I think that's enough to win this game. Big try to the Bulldogs. Big try to Sai Nagy. He's a great fella. He's a lovely bloke. He's a humble big man, but he can play football. Reese knows how important this kick is. 8-point margin in this game is a big margin. Never look like missing. And the Bulldogs fans are going right off. And the Bulldogs are on the top. The Eels have got to get back into this game in the next few minutes, otherwise they're going to be doing it tough. The Eels are a great team, so it's not beyond them. Off we go. Tyson put it down on the left-hand side. The Bulldogs have got the ball. They've got it out to the 30-metre mark. They just got to be playing safe football, the Bulldogs at the moment. Here we go. He's had a great game, number 10, Clark. Good hard running boy. And here goes Tui. He's had a great game, number 8 too. He's still fighting. Still fighting. He's got a quick play the ball. Oswald wants the ball. Big run, Oswald. Up playing the ball. This is the way to play football. The Bulldogs are on fire. They put the ball up and it's gone dead. It's all Bulldogs at the moment. They've gone into top gear. And the Eels don't know what's happening at the moment. Lay's got the ball. There's not much zip in the Eels at the moment. They're 30 metres out from the try line. There's a bit of a tackle too, 40 metres out from their own try line. Searler knows he's got to do something himself, but he's been dropped right on the halfway line by Longo. The Bulldogs fans are getting their chant going. Louis into him. Louis been dropped 40 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. We've got one more tackle to go. Oh, this is the last tackle. They're 30 metres out. They're obviously going to put the ball up, and they'll be looking for the play. The ball's been held up. The player's got a cramp. But the Eels have got to put this up in the air and go for a bit of luck, because they don't look like busting the Bulldogs at the moment. He said, do it again. Do it again. He says, I'm not happy with that. Still got a cramp. The crowd's going wild. All the runners are on the field. Terry Perry's administering first aid. The referee's looking at him saying, come on, boy, get up. It's been a great game, ladies and gentlemen. But the Bulldogs at the moment, now they've got a bit of ball, they're playing great football, and they deserve to be in front. Oh, Terry Perry's calling for assistance. Looks like he's going to have to be replaced, this player. Yeah, to cart him off. Drag him off that field. I feel sorry for him. I don't know who it is. I think it's Tooks, I think. Number 13. We've got to play the ball here. We're 30 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. The Eels have got to do something here. It's the last tackle. Tyson's waiting. He's ready to kick the ball. It's up in the air. It's gone to the blind side. They're all going for it. Si's got it. Si's the hero for the day. Si's off. Si's been dropped 20 metres out, but the Bulldogs have saved themselves. A bit of push and shove here. Bit of push and shove. Harmless. Harmless Aaron Anokia and Si. What's the ref saying? Stop mucking around. Let's get on with the game. She said, get away, I'm talking to the players. I like this lady. She's a very cool referee. She doesn't want anybody telling her what to do. She's running the show. She's talking to Aaron Anokia and Louis. He's got 10 minutes in the sin bin. Big Aaron's in the sin bin. And that's put the nail in the coffin of the Eels. They can't afford to be playing this team with only 12 players on the field. We've got a penalty going to the Bulldogs. It's all going the Bulldogs' way, and they deserve to be in front. Reese has put the ball out 40 metres from the Bulldogs' try line. They've got a tap from the penalty. The Eels are going to have to muscle up here. Big Jeff's into him. Lecky's got hold of him. And Lay. Out it comes. They got it over the halfway line. Tackle 2. The chance going up. The Bulldogs. The Bulldogs playing the ball out to Reese. Out to Arthur. Arthur. They're just over the halfway line. The Bulldogs. Si's got it. Si's going to have another run. He's had a great game, the big fella. He's been dropped 40 metres out. Oswald says, give me the ball. Terry Glassy in a big tackle, big run. 30 metres out. Last tackle coming up. Reese has got the ball. He's thrown a beautiful pass to Longo. And Longo's got it out. Let's go. He's got it away. No, she says. The referee says penalty. Penalty to the Eels. Penalty to the Eels. They've dodged the bullet there, the Eels, but they're in all sorts of trouble, the Eels. The Bulldogs are leading and they deserve to be. They've played great football in the second half. 12 all at half time, and it's all Bulldogs. All Bulldogs. The referee's waiting for that Eels player to get off the field. He says, right, let's play. Out to Lay. Lay's going to try and bust them in the forwards, but that's not where you should be, mate. You're a centre. You should be out wide doing your business. Terry's got... Oh! Terry's been hit with a rocket by Clark. He's had a great game, number 10. They're on the halfway line. It's out to Louis. Louis up the middle. Louis just charged into Oswald. Oswald's good enough to hold him up. 35 metres out. It's gone and there's a knock on. Gosh, the Eels are making their own. They're digging their own grave, the Eels. We've got a scrum going down. 35 metres out from the Bulldogs try line, but it's a Bulldogs scrum and feed. And the Eels are just making mistake after mistake. but they're a great team and they're a great club and they're a credit to the rugby league, and this is a great game. I'd like to thank our sponsor for the day, Rimmer's Takeaway Foods, and I'm sorry I haven't mentioned you earlier, but it's been an enthralling game and I've forgotten about you, but we appreciate your support all year. We're 40 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. And they've got the ball out. They're on the halfway line. And that's Ash. He's had a good game. Number 4 out in the centres. It's getting dark out here. Size had a great size. Millie busted him again. They've got to be careful. He's going to bust you again shortly if you don't take him low. He's a great runner with the ball. Harper's got the ball. He's thrown a dummy and he's through. He's home here. He's given it to Reese. And Reese is over. It's all Bulldogs. They're a great pair of footballers, these, the 6 and 7 for the Bulldogs. Harper and Reese. The crowd's going wild. There's Bulldog supporters everywhere. And it's great to see another team come up with a grand final. The Eels have been the great team for years, but the Bulldogs have been in this game from the second half, and they're absolutely careering away with this game. And it hasn't helped having big Aaron Anokia in the sin bin, because you can't play a team like this with 12 players. And some of the crowd are starting to leave, so that tells you something. But you're in for a special treat after this game, because the Bulldogs are going to win it. And we're going to keep our camera trained on them, because they've got a real good celebration lined up. Hopefully they do it again. They did it last in the preliminary when they beat the Eels 13-12, and we're going to get it on film today and you'll love watching it. It's been a great game of football. It's been a credit to the rugby league. I know it's not the NRL, but these blokes give it their all. They all work during the week. They're amateur footballers as far as it goes. And this has been a great game. And my man of the match would be Oswald or Sainagi or Reese or Arthur. There's been some good players for the Bulldogs. Reese has had an outstanding game. There's not a lot of him, but gosh, he's a good footballer. 30-16 to the Bulldogs. And the game is lost. The Bulldogs are home. And it's the end of an era for the Eels, but they've been a great club, and I'm not going to say anything bad about them, because they've been a great team for years here. And it's all Bulldogs at the moment. Reese has got the ball. He's playing it. There's Longo. He's had a good game. They're 30 metres out from the Bulldogs try line. Tackle 2. We haven't got long to go, but the Bulldogs aren't going to lose this one. They're just going to keep it safe. Run from dummy half, put a good kick in. Here goes the throws. The Bulldogs up the middle and knocking them all over, and it's all Bulldogs. 40 metres out, and there's a knock on. The game is lost. Terry Glass's hit that bloke with a rocket. It's not going to make any difference. We've got a scrum going down. The Eels scrum and feed. 40 metres out from their own try line. And the Bulldog supporters are going wild. And I think it's what you call who let the dogs out. And it's been a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Lay's got the ball. There's no fire left in the Eels, and you don't often see the Eels like this, but they've run out of petrol. It's all Bulldogs at the moment. They're just over the halfway line, the Eels. Got a couple of tackles up, and the referee says go back and play the ball, stop fudging. So the Eels are playing the ball. Louis running up, he wants the ball. He's into him, but he's not going. There's nobody with him, and Reese is hitting, and Louis still going. Great run, Louis. Lost the ball, but Jeff McGilly, the crowd's going wild. It's a Bulldogs supporters crowd. It's all Bulldogs at the moment. And they've got the ball out. Play on. Oh, big tackle from Louis. That's a little bit high, Louis. It's a little bit high, Louis. The rest is easy. The Eels are shot ducks. And you don't often hear me say that. It's all Bulldogs. The refs had a good game. The Bulldogs got a penalty on the halfway mark. Reese is probably the player of the day. He's had a great game, this young fella. He's a good footballer. He's marshalling. He got it all. He's got all the game plan. He's the man. Up we go. This is Longo. Longo's had a big game. He's been tackled 30 metres out from the Eels try line. He's slow getting up. But that doesn't matter. These guys are just, that's past to taking the ball up. They're 30 metres out, 20 metres out. They're just running the ball. They're not going to do anything fancy. Jeff's taking the ball up. They're just going to run the tackles down, put a kick up in the air and see what eventuates. Here goes big 25. I haven't got a name on him, but he's had a great game. They've got something planned up here. They're going to go for a field goal. That's a nail in the coffin. The Bulldogs are going wild. That's just embarrassing. Aaron's time in the sin bin's up. The Bulldogs are home. It's been all Bulldogs in the second half. Played well, the Bulldogs. Up we go. The Bulldogs have been tackled 20 metres out from their own try line. Reese is into dummy half. He's given it to half. They're a great combination, these two boys at half and 5'8". Good footballers. They've controlled the Bulldogs. Mitty will be happy. Here goes Sai. Sai's run into him like a train. They've got it up to the halfway mark. Sai's had a great game. He's a big fella.
From the selector panel for the most valuable player of the day is number 7 of the Bulldogs, Reese.
I can agree with that. They've given the player of the day a big run here. Big run from 24. He put it into him. But the halfback from the Bulldogs has been named the player of the match, number 7. He's put a kick up. It's gone to nobody. It's gone up in the air. Oswald's come out. Sai's got it. Sai's got a bit of room here. They're going to run the ball, the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are off. It's all Bulldogs. It's all Bulldogs, and they got the ball away. And it's the Bulldogs home again. This is a sight. I've never seen it like this for years. It's all Bulldogs. It's all Bulldogs. Everything's turning to gold. And I can't see that far, but I think it was Reese who's just been named man of the match. He scored the try.
And Bulldogs will score it. It's the most valuable player of the day, Reese.
And he's lived up to it. He's had a great game, Reese. He's a nice young bloke. And the Bulldogs are celebrating all over the place. And the Eels can still hold their head up. They've been a great team. They're a great club. They've had a great year. But they've run into a red-hot Bulldogs team in the second half. It's all Bulldogs. It's all Bulldogs. And they never looked like getting beat once they got a roll on. They're starting to get the ball. And the Bulldogs are happy. And I'll tell you, when they celebrate after the game, you watch your TV. Don't turn your TV off, because you'll be excited with what these guys are going to give you. Reese I think it's Reese lining up the kick. He's had an outstanding game, this guy. Can't say enough good things about him. He's a nice young bloke, he's very polite, and he's a great footballer, this young fella. He's got it up in the air, and he's missed. Gee whiz, he's missed. But the game is over. Reese Joyce, number 7. Remember his name because he's a good little footballer, that fella. Him and Arthur Crichton, they're a great pair of halfback and 5'8". You won't see a better pairing in the game than those two fellas. And the Eels are just going through the motions here. Yeah, the Bulldogs are off. He's passed it to the Eels. Searle has been hit with a rocket. He's been hit with a rocket by Longo. Longo's been rattling him. And here's Oswald's run into Lay like he owes him money. There's been some good players in the Bulldogs team. There's been some, oh, look at this tackle from the Bulldogs. They've pushed that bloke back 10 yards. But the game's nearly over. It's in the dying minutes, the dying moments. The Eels are on the attack. He got the ball out wide. He's been dropped. The last tackle's coming up. Aaron's a dummy half. There's the full time. It's gone out. The little kick gone way too far. And the Bulldogs are the 2017 champions of the Cook Island Rugby League competition, and deservedly so. They have had a great game today. There's been a great competition. The two best teams. The Eels have been beaten by a far better team today. We'll leave the camera running. We'll leave the microphone running. We've got a bit of a presentation going on, but we'll keep the camera running to see what the Bulldogs do after this.
So calling out the two teams, please. Coming from here, so we can do our presentation. Once again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here today. And thank you to Blue Sky for
That's the end of the rugby league competition. The union will start over here, I think, in 3 weeks' time. But the Bulldogs have been far superior today. They've been the best team on the day. They've played great football. And it's a credit to be here to telecast the game, commentate on it. It's one of the best games I've seen on the island. The Eels can hold their head up. They played well, but they were just totally outplayed by a better team today. And the Bulldogs are celebrating. The coach is getting all the accolades down there. Terry Glassey's over congratulating Metty. They're good mates. They're good friends. The good thing about the rugby league over here, after the game's over, everybody's a mate. The Bulldogs are down there with all their fans. There's a couple of hundred of them in a group down there underneath the goal post. The Eels are getting together. But we'll just let the camera run. The referees had a good game. Been a great presentation of rugby league today. The B grade competition, or the reserve grade competition, was won by the Eels. So the Eels are going away with a bit of medal there for their cabinet. They got the trophy for the B grade. But the Bulldogs have won the main game, the premiers for the year, and deservedly so. Reese is the man of the match. Had a great game. There's a lot of smiles. It's good to see because everything's always been the Eels, and the Eels have been gallant in defeat. We've got a new champion on the island. It's the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs have done well. We're going to have a presentation here. We'll keep the camera rolling. And when these Bulldogs get together, you'll be happy to see what's going to go on. They've got so many good players out there, the Bulldogs. This number 8, Louis, had a great game. I don't know him, but I think he might be a Tongan boy. Reese and Arthur's had a great game. This guy, Reese, is going to get his prize for being the man of the match. Absolute champion player. Champion player, this guy.
MVP, most valuable player. Here is, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done, Reese.
Reese Joyce, receiving from Bania. Smiley and Joe Goldbill. Congratulations to Reese Joyce. And this is John Bennings Memorial Award. And MVP of the day.
There's not much of him, but he's a good little player. He's been outstanding for the Bulldogs since they brought him over. I think he's come from New Zealand. He's an honourable young fella. We've got Trish Barton from the Bond store over there. She's got a Bulldogs jumper on. And there's the photos being taken with all the girls down there with the referee. It's been a girls' day today. The referee's done a good job. I got no complaints with her.
The Avatiu Eels for winning the round championship, $1,000, and the runner-up for today, $2,500.
Phil Perez had a great season, this guy. He's a good poor boy, lovely young bloke. You won't meet a nicer gentleman, that fella. Do you want me to get an interview with Reese, or you're right? No, all right. We'll just get these Bulldogs. Look at this wounded warrior walking over here. Poor old Oswald, limping on both legs. He's the captain of the Bulldogs. He's got an A on his neck. He's got a bandage around his head. But stand by, because you're going to see something special, I think. These Bulldogs know how to celebrate. Been a great game, this one. Albert should be proud of his men. They've done well, but they've been beaten by a better team today, and Albert will be the first one to admit it.
Yes. And we give a hand for
here's Oswald. Go Oswald, the Terminator. Rochelle Tamarua is there. She's had a great game. Oswald's got an A on his head. He's got a bandage. There's blood coming through it. But he's a Bulldog and he's a good player.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hands together. For the Bulldogs. Who let the dog out?
Who let the dogs out?
Like all things, it comes to the end. Please, nobody order the other put it to me.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the New Zealand Rugby League Association, to you all, you, Marva, having it.